Hello, Biker Barbies. I just wanted to pop on and let everybody know that Biker Barbie is now officially online at biker-barbie.com. Ready for you to pop online and order up all of the amazing Biker Barbie goodies. But I'm thinking, you're probably thinking, what is a Biker Barbie? And why the hell would I want to buy from one? Like, what's so great about being a Biker Barbie? What is so special about that? So I think that maybe I should take a few minutes to kind of explain my process about what Biker Barbie is and where it came from and all that stuff. So in order to do that, I got to talk a little bit about me. So, hi. So growing up as a little girl, I kind of looked a little bit like a plastic doll that a lot of little girls about 5 to 30 had. And I'm not going to tell you what that doll is, but I think you can probably guess what it is. And I used to get called that a lot as a kid. Long blonde hair, blue eyes, the whole thing. Everybody used to tell me I was a Barbie girl. You're a Barbie girl. Yeah, you're a Barbie girl. And for the longest time, I didn't realize it was supposed to be like an insult. And I always thought, how cool. Because Barbie was like everything, right? I mean, she was beautiful. She was perfect. She had all the cool shit. Like, it was just wonderful. Like, who wouldn't want to be Barbie? But then, like, as I got older, I started realizing that people were saying, like, oh, Barbie's plastic. She's not real. Ugh, negative, negative. And I think to myself, okay, first of all, this ain't plastic. If this was plastic, it would look a hell of a lot different. But either way, not that I have anything against plastic. Who cares, right? I mean, she's an icon. She's always been an icon. And I've always been a Barbie girl. So cute. Anyway, okay, so I was always told I was a Barbie girl, and I had to come to terms with the fact that, you know what, there's a negative stereotype around being a Barbie girl, and that sucks, man. But alas, you're a Barbie girl my whole life. Awesome. I even had a dad that collected Corvettes. I did not live in a mansion, but I did like vets. Anyway, so I grew up, I became a Barbie girl adult, and I got a Barbie girl job. I started doing Barbie girl adulting things, and people still thought I looked like a doll. Little girls would stare at me. It was wonderful. I loved it. I loved Barbie. And, well, as I grew up, I met a man who was into the biker culture. He was a biker, been a biker like his whole life. And I never really knew that much about motorcycles. I knew they were cool. I knew the fashion was cool, but I was never in the culture like I am now. And so I started going to rallies. And that was super fun. And not only did I fall in love with the biker culture, I fell in love with the fashion. I fell in love with the attitude. I fell in love with the bikes. I fell in love with the freedom that comes along with being a biker chick. And so anyways, I thought to myself, man, this is great. Like, what would happen if Barbie, like, sold the vet and bought a Harley Davidson? Right? That's what I was thinking, because that's pretty cool. And so we would go to these rallies, and although I was always in love with the fashion and the attitude I saw, I always knew that there was something missing. I didn't really know what it was, but some girly, playful attitude. I mean, there's a lot of skulls, there's a lot of sex, there's a lot of kind of masculine violence, and hey man, I'm all for the sex, the skulls, and violence, but like, I felt like there was still a hole in the marketplace. So I was always telling my husband, I was like, this place needs a Barbie. So we got to kind of thinking about it. Biker Barbie combines the best of two amazing feminine concepts, right? You've got Barbie, who not only is she like beautiful and like perfect and apparently had like endless wealth to buy amazing toys and has amazing friends, but Barbie earned everything that she got. Her mansion, her vet, and everything. I mean, this woman has had a million jobs, from like an astronaut to like a doctor to like a veterinarian. I mean, the bitch has done everything. And she's been everywhere, and she has everything because she's earned it. That is true femininity. Barbie hustles for her money. She doesn't pigeonhole herself into one thing. I'm a doctor. I'm an astronaut. I'm whatever. I work at McDonald's. I'm raising my kid's sister Skipper. I mean, you name it, right? She had like a dog at one point. I mean, oh my gosh, the girl has had everything. She works. She hustles. She never complains. She looks great doing it. She makes it look easy. God bless Barbie. The other concept is the biker chick. Now, biker chicks are awesome. They're strong. They're independent. They don't have to have a man, but they love owning one. And, you know, you don't have to have your own bike. You can ride a biker instead. It's amazing. And I think the attitude that really encompasses the biker chick is just something that is amazingly feminist and positive and beautiful. It's an amazingly feminist concept, being a biker is, a biker chick. So anyway, I thought, what would happen if I combined biker chicks with Barbie? Biker Barbie. So I started having more than just a cute t-shirt idea. I kind of started having a brand. And so a husband and I were like, this would be kind of cool, because if you can't find this kind of stuff in the marketplace or in these rallies, then other ladies can't either. And wouldn't it be kind of cool if other ladies who wanted to embrace that kind of fun, funky attitude of the biker spirit mixed in with a little bit of the kick-assedness of Barbie herself, like, wouldn't that be kind of a cool thing? So the other fun thing about my husband and I is that we own a marketing agency and a production house. So we're already creative nerds anyway. So here we go. Biker Barbie is beginning to be born. Accessories, t-shirts, comfortable, cute, fun, sexy things for us to wear at rallies, at the doctor's office, wherever you feel like you want to be a Biker Barbie, which for me is literally always. Alas though, Barbie is not always blonde. Biker Barbies are not always skinny. Biker Barbies are not always Caucasian. Biker Barbies don't always own their own motorcycle. A Biker Barbie is all of us. A Biker Barbie is anybody that embraces the femininity and fun and hustle of Barbie with the free-spirited kick-assedness of the biker chick. You're a Biker Barbie if you want to be. You don't have to look like me. I don't recommend it. There's already me. It needs to be a you. So we come up with this idea of Biker Barbie. Now my husband, like I said, has been in the biker industry for a really long time. I think he was feeling a little left out because, every Barbie needs their Ken, blah, blah, blah. But Ken's boring, right? So we came up with another idea for like a brother sort of brand for Barbie. And that is Graybeard Biker. Graybeardbiker.com. That's where you can go get the biker men in your life, something that represents the biker spirit of the not so politically correct male, the lifetime offender, if you will, in your life. It also is clothing, apparel, accessories, bandanas, biker swag, all of that kind of encompasses the Graybeard Biker, someone who's a little wise, a little older. But again, you don't have to be old to wear Graybeard Biker. I recommend that everybody embraces the gray. It's sexy. Anyways, enough about that. So we've got these two brands. We really hope that you check them out. The one thing that I will leave you with is tagline for Biker Barbie is pretty dangerous, because those are the things that encompass a true Biker Barbie. She's pretty. She's sexy. She's a little nuts, just a little. And she's dangerous. Why is she dangerous? I don't know. Maybe because she's so sexy. Maybe because she has brass knuckles in her purse. I don't know. Either way, she's a little bit pretty and a little bit dangerous. Anyway, I hope that you check out Biker Barbie. I plan to pop on and make some more videos and have some more motorcycle thoughts, things that I think about when I'm riding on a motorcycle, when your brain is floating in the wind. I think about all sorts of random shit, and I would love for you to hear about all the random shit. I would love for you to hear about all the random shit that I think about on the bike, because if I had to think about it, you have to hear about it. The other thing, I love to pop on and talk about some of the new clothing lines and campaigns and fun things that we come up with at Biker Barbie and Graybeard Biker. so that you guys have a first look at some of the things and the process by which that we make these things. I'd also like to show you guys some of the rallies that we go to, talk about motorcycle culture, talk about biker chick culture. And I'd love to hear from you guys too if there's any other things you'd like me to talk about. You know, like I'm open for suggestions. But anyway, until then, I'll leave you alone. Just wanted to explain a little bit about the Biker Barbie culture to you, my thoughts on it, why I think that we need to reclaim the word Barbie, bring it back, and realize, you know what? It's not so negative being a Barbie. In fact, it could be pretty awesome if you think about it. So, I mean, embrace it. Embrace your biker side. Embrace your Barbie side. I think it's okay to be sexy, but that's just me.
Very good.
Oh, one thing. There's one last thing I wanted to address real quick. And that is, you're probably wondering, Barbie, why isn't that copyrighted? Well, that's a very good question, actually. One that we've thought about intensely. And I will say there's a couple things that we need to think about when dealing with copyrighted material, especially like this. The first one being, am I disparaging a corporate brand in any way? I am not. I am giving it high praise. Kudos to Mattel. That part was copyrighted. Sorry, Mattel. I used it again. Oh my God, I said it again. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I think they're amazing. I think the brand is amazing. I think the doll is amazing. I think it's all amazing. So I'm not disparaging the company in any way. The other thing that I need to worry about is whether or not I'm going to be using the product at all, their product, in my promotion and advertising and marketing. And absolutely not. I will not be using any of Mattel's products for this brand at all. And the other thing is, you know, the word Barbie, you're asking if that's copyrighted? It's not. The font's not copyrighted. What's up, bikers? Nice. See? Anyways, the word Barbie is not copyrighted. In fact, it's impossible to copyright the word Barbie. Okay? In fact, in the 90s, you might remember a certain music group by the name of Aqua. Hope I don't get copyrighted for that. Aqua did a song called Barbie Girl. And you remember that song. And of course you do. We're going to play it.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world.
We good? We're good. Okay, so we all remember that song. Well, that song actually was taken to court by Mattel and sued for copyright infringement. So thanks for doing the heavy lifting for us, Aqua, because they actually won the case. Aqua did, because it was proven in court that the brand is now public domain. Since Barbie has been around forever, right? Since we were kids, and since the 50s, it has become a part of our culture. It has become a part of our common vernacular. It's become a part of our collective consciousness. So on that note, that's why it has now become public domain, to be able to use the idea of Barbie. And the word Barbie cannot be copyrighted because it's a name, right? I'm sure there are some of you out there that are actually named Barbie. Kudos, your name is not copyrighted. Feel free to use it freely. So again, thank you to Aqua for doing all the heavy lifting and going to court for us. No, I sincerely appreciate it. Seriously. So we don't have to worry about that. And the last little thing is, the word Barbie and the way that I wrote it is not the same font. I know it looks like the same font. It's supposed to look like the same font, but it's not a Barbie font. It's Dolly. It's a Dolly font. So, suck it.